Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome to more Rebel Inc. Escalation Custom Scenarios. The developers recently released a list of their favorite scenarios for the month of May, and one of them caught my eye. It is called On the Edge by Ninth Corps. The year is 2003. After nearly facing a loss against the insurgents, the previous governor ran away. It's my job to restabilize. I'm going to have low reputation, hostile population. I'll be cornered in every direction. Corruption and inflation are running rampant. Can things get any worse? Can I achieve success against all odds? Apparently this can be beaten in Mega Brutal, though it is going to be decently difficult, and it's intended to be a pretty tough scenario, which makes sense. You're on the edge of defeat. First Rebel Inc. scenario, huh? Alright, going for something hard right off the bat is pretty impressive and gutsy, I'm not gonna lie. So what do we want to go for as far as our starting advisors? We'll try mixing up a handful of different advisors here. So I'll start with the Doctor, Tribal Elder, and Celebrity. All of these are decently good. We'll use a local politician to try stabilizing, though this may be a bad idea and I might restart and get rid of it. It depends a little bit on the starting map situation and where the insurgents are. This doesn't always work well in custom scenarios. War Hero could make sense if we're constantly under attack, and a Quartermaster might make sense as well. So let's try playing this on Mega Brutal. Might be possible. We'll find out. We're going to call this one Berserk Mars. Sure, why not? And here we are. Welcome to the Golden Sands. Close to collapse, the former governor ran away, and we have been appointed. Will we be in the same boat? Oh, I'm pretty sure we're in the same boat. The question is, can we have a different outcome? All right, so we do have 2 zones already stabilized down here. That worked out pretty well. What I was afraid of is that we'd find a situation where some stabilized zones are like way over here, and it's literally impossible to defend them plus everything else. But this seems to have worked out all right. So if we locate right here, for example, this is going to give me a defensive boost in all the territory that's currently not under insurgent control. I guess that could make sense. Sure, let's go for that for now. We actually already have a bunch of garrisons, and I did get more. Not sure if that was intended or not here. I mean, if we started with 3, why get a 4th? Whatever, it's fine. We have a little bit of money at our disposal and 2 coalition soldiers right off the bat. Doesn't seem that bad, but let's see. We do start with some telecoms and some roads. We do have vocational training, and we do have water. All right, that all makes sense. We started off with things like the PR and media office. We can get the achievement broadcast for some reputation if needed. Strategic communication, obviously very, very important. Let's see, local employment drive could be good in some cases. The oil lobbyists, additional deployment time whenever in a zone with an oil derrick. All right, we have a few extra options down here. Civilian shakedowns, force support, foreign travel. Gain reputation, but countries help out the insurgency. Oh, that seems terrible. Let's see, blackmail the journalists and compulsory work. So a few desperate measures, which I'm hoping not to have to employ, but that might still happen. Extra payment, lose reputation, but the coalition soldiers can be extended using funds instead of reputation. Might become a necessity at some point. I'm not going to deploy these guys immediately. I'm going to kind of wait to see a little bit what happens, unless we want to make an immediate push toward an oil derrick. That might be risky, but you know, if we can make an immediate push down over this direction and secure more funding, that would be good, because the last thing we want is the insurgents to hold on to all of this oil. There are, it looks like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oil derricks on the map. Yikes. Okay, so if almost all of those are held by the insurgents, they're going to have an absolute ton of power behind them. That is going to be a problem, and I'm losing reputation very rapidly thanks to the fact that they have so many connected zones. Right, okay, you know what that means? It means you go for as many soldiers as possible, you go for a huge surge, and you try to knock some of them down, because this is literally impossible to recover from as things currently stand. Actually, wait a minute, that is going to be a problem. What is this, by the way? Increasing corruption risk. Yeah, I'd love to get rid of things like that, too. Let's try pushing up this way, get an oil derrick taken care of there. Let's try pushing over here. We're going to try to get some support. We're going to have to find a way to get some extra reputation out here. We did find a camp immediately. That's interesting. Let's go secure an oil derrick. I need to get reputation, huh? Losing a lot of support level would really, really, really suck, but we may have to blackmail the journalists to start, just to keep myself alive, honestly. There's going to be a specific way to win this, isn't there? And I'm not going to know what it is right away, am I? No. All right, well, let's get rid of things like these camps. All right, so that's getting somewhere. Let's try moving over here and see if we can get rid of one of these camps. We did get rid of some, well, there's an ambush there, so that's annoying. We did get an oil derrick secured over there. Let's try moving in directions to get the arms caches. What I want to do is split these guys off a little bit, but when you start off the game with this much insurgent activity, it's really, really hard to recover, you know what I mean? Let's go for Achieve Broadcast. We can go for Public Deception, which reduces support level even further. Yeah, that is an option. If we can either stay alive, we can do things like that. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else that's going to easily save me here? I mean, we could pick up things like this to get the initiatives to roll out faster, and it's not a terrible plan. Gain money, I don't care as much about that. I don't want countries to help out the insurgents, so this is one way of doing it without losing what little support level I've got. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's go for some anti-corruption. Let's get some strategic communications for now. Trying to boost that up just a little bit. Looking to see if there are any areas where we can try to punch in here a little bit. Let's see if we can save these guys here. I do need more roads and stuff. What are people asking for? Interstates. Well, I mean, okay. Not what I would call a high priority, but thank you. So we're gonna get rid of some of this corruption risk. We're gonna reduce some of their strength, the arms caches. That's good. Peace is impossible. Peace is a lie. There is only passion, saith the Sith. Okay, so we got this taken care of. Let's try to get in here. This is gonna trigger an ambush, which is a problem. Can I afford to do that, or do I need to get over here and just support myself for a little bit? That's the thing, is I need to attack on so many different fronts right now if I want to have a chance. The oil derricks are all protected by ambushes, it looks like, so it's not easy to pull in here as much as you would think. All right, let's think. Local police expansion, civil assistance, more soldiers. I mean, at this point, what's a little corruption, right? What else do we have here? Defensive equipment, increase their combat strength. Can no longer die from insurgent attacks. Increase their strength but decrease support level, and same thing here, intimidation. So we're really playing as the brutal warlord here, which I guess is fine and makes some sense. Well, I guess we're gonna start by going for a little bit of extra roads and stuff, but I might need to go for a little bit of extra. Oh, the police actually took care of this. Well, that's good. All right, then let's try to push in over here then. We're gonna get rid of this camp. We're gonna get it over here. Okay, insurgent activity is burning down, which is great. Actually, it looks like the coalition soldiers are piling on pretty quickly here. So let's see if we can start pushing these guys through a little bit more here. I hate the corruption that we're getting. That is gonna be a problem for sure. The effective procurement would have been an option for us, but not for a little bit. If I can get enough of these oil derricks up and running, we would in theory be able to get so much money that I'll be okay. Maybe this works, maybe it doesn't. Can we get in over here? Okay, we actually were able to kill a bunch of these guys. They had nowhere to retreat. You know something? I didn't even check some of these modifiers. This could make a big difference. They never retreat from fights. Okay, so as long as we win fights, we're reducing their numbers, which is great. Reputation is low and hard to gain, you don't say. Insurgents can kill national soldiers. That's dangerous. Though I wonder if that resets how often you have to pay them as the warlord. That would be fascinating. Anyway, the insurgents think they can make you run away too. Peace is not possible. Soldiers can support wall fighting. That's good. Destroying a camp gets reputation and funds. Okay, very good to know. And drones are better. And also there's oil derricks. So knowing that drones are that good, if we can scan multiple areas, that could actually make a big difference. Let's try pushing up this direction, making progress. That's good. Let's try pushing up this way. If I can clear an entire half of the map and then focus over here, I might stand a smidge of a chance. And the more of these camps I find and destroy, obviously the more reputation I get. I do need to clear these guys out, but for now they're kind of sitting tight, which is great. Fighting over the oil. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Let's go ahead and get a drone up here. Okay, we do not see a camp. I do need to protect this city if possible. I'm not sure we're gonna get here fast enough. Depends on if we actually got any policing or not. Let's get up over here, and in theory, this entire side of the map is going to be cleared out. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Let's get the travel logistics to make people move around a little bit faster. We are gonna have, dang it, don't spawn over there. We are gonna have problems at some point where we don't have enough stabilized zones. But you know what? This is where having the 2 stabilized zones right off the bat could be making a huge difference for me, and I just don't know. Maybe I'm preventing a huge amount of reputation loss because I chose those advisors, and if that's the case, well, then I'm just a genius. All right, hang on. Let's go ahead and get this cleared out. Good. What do we have over here? Foreign rival, right. That normal stuff. Let's go for the Foreign Relations Office, and we will apply some pressure and tell them to back the heck off. So if this area is taken care of, let's go ahead and start making a surround over here. I'll clear these areas out, get this minefield out of the way, then we'll clear these guys out of here. Then we can focus on a massive counterattack. We actually might have a chance here, guys. Somewhat. We might have a chance, though. Do we want to go for the local employment drive? It would be a way of getting a lot of support back in some zones. Yeah, I think it's still worth it. If we can get at least a couple of extra zones to stabilize early, that would be great. All right, this area is getting cleared. Let's go ahead and move you down over here. Found a camp. That's great. That's more reputation. Every time I see those, I'm happy. Remember, these guys may be running off in this direction, and that does suck normally because you never know where they're going to go, but because they never retreat, that actually makes my life easier. Like, the whole no retreat thing may sound awful, but I actually find that to be a very helpful trait, not a bad trait. All right, so this got all cleared out. That's huge. Now we need to push over here and try to get ourselves another one of these oil derricks, get that figured out. These guys are clear. All right, so now we're going to push you guys forward like this, and we're just going to basically create a giant wall, an insurmountable wall of troops, and I definitely want to get rid of the insurgent stronghold. This is going to be important. All right. People want healthcare and stuff. That's fine. We can definitely accommodate some of that. Dirt roads and stuff, sure, we can do that. Get more healthcare, get more water. Inflation is absolutely insane in this particular map, which is interesting. We need reinforcements up over here because we are currently going to have some problems. Okay, get down over here instead then. That was unfortunate, but okay. Let's just get the reinforcements where I need them. I'm going to go ahead and apply a drone, scan multiple areas at once. Okay, we did not find any camps, which is really what I was looking for. One spawned underneath me over here, which is just free reputation. Thank you for that one. All right, we'll go ahead and move forward over here. We actually have a chance. Now, I don't necessarily want to corner the insurgents so much that they start spawning camps all over the world, but I don't know. We can play with that. We could also go for the extra payment thing, and as long as I have money, we'll keep the coalition soldiers running forever, and that's not a terrible plan. Gosh, this inflation truly is atrocious. I want this to come down so I can save myself a lot of money, but it is abysmal, man. All right, let's go ahead and increase the pay of the national soldiers. I do not want them leaving me. If we see these coalition soldiers leaving, we might decide to go ahead and do the reputation. But remember, the more these guys fight, actually, now that I think about it, the longer they stick around. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we should just be running in here attacking. And yeah, if more camps spawn, no big deal. We have so many troops. As long as we keep the coalition soldiers here, I don't have to worry about losing the money or the reputation. And it's just a huge win across the board. I think that makes sense. I think that makes plenty of sense. Let's go for some more garrisons. That's going to make my life a smidge easier. I'm going to protect right here where there is a city and a couple of oil derricks. This just makes sense to make sure that if anything does spawn, we can deal with it. Drones! Find out what's over here. No camps, which means no more reputation for me. That sucks. All right. Insurgent activity is looking fine now. Okay. So do we not lose reputation due to anything else? Because we had really high corruption, and I was kind of expecting to lose some from that. We also have not got a lot of stabilized zones pretty far into the game, and we are not losing any reputation due to that. So I wonder if everything else has been disabled. If that's the case, even on Mega Brutal, this did just become a heck of a lot easier for me. Let's get those telecoms boosted up. Inflation be damned. Print the money! And the money printer go burp. All right, so the coalition plan on leaving soon. Let's go and get some extra payments and just have the option of using money instead. And if I just sit on lots of cash due to the oil derricks, we're not going to care. So let's do a long extension with them. It actually might make sense to get the oil lobbyist. And what that does is means that I can move my coalition soldiers into places like this. And in theory, they will want to stick around for a good long while. I'll use my national soldiers, in theory, to ward off these guys as much as possible. More subtle pressure would be good. That did nothing. Okay, that's fine. What else we want to do? We could go for the local police expansion, which will make it harder for the insurgents to get any sort of purchase. That wouldn't be bad. We could go for the blockades. I'm going to go ahead and do this because that generates more money, and I need money right now more than anything else. And yeah, I will get the local police expansion. Let's just do that so that if these guys pop up, we have ways of dealing with them. Any signs of camps? Actually, yes. Okay, tell you what. The coalition soldiers should be able to help deal with this as long as it doesn't fall. Let's go deal with the camp where it is right now. Hey, dang it, I thought you were going to stick around because of oil. Americans like oil, right? Those are who the coalition soldiers are, I'm pretty sure. Whatever. Keep an eye on that reputation. We could still very much lose here. Corruption is now active. Okay. Well, all the more reason to be dealing with things like these camps wherever they pop up and enjoy that extra little tiny bit of reputation. We could also go for things like the democratic transition. Not a bad time to do that while the insurgents are not very strong on the map. And since corruption is a threat, let's go ahead and grab some anti-corruption. And let's go ahead and prioritize those elections. That gets me a tiny bit more reputation. There we go. All right. So we're basically just playing whack-a-mole right now with these guys. Long extension on you as well. If I lose a couple of coalition soldiers, it's not the end of the world. It would just be very helpful if I could deal with that. Let's get some civil assistance, by the way. Just start rolling out a few initiatives here and there, especially in these oil areas. The more I stabilize, the better things are going to be. People want more water. We can definitely do that. Do people want education? No, mostly just water initiatives. Let's go for lots and lots of water, all right? Lots and lots of water. You can never go wrong. In a desert area, lots of water is good. We did not get the compulsory work. Let's do that. Yes, it reduces support level, but rolling out lots of initiatives right now is probably going to be a key to victory, including things like, I don't know, let's say some roads, going for more water. Let's go for blah, 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 blah. Let's go for a pay bonus that loses a little bit of money. These guys are still cheaper than coalition soldiers, though, so it's not a huge deal. Let's go for the full elections. No threat of loss, which means we get 5 more reputation. Get down of a myaw, get down of a myaw. And we are going to drone you in a minute. Hang on, let's see. We'll do some more subtle pressure, 61% chance, that's fine. I really need these guys to move a lot faster than this, though. That is going to become a headache at some point. Can we get some better roads, please? Yes, interstates will do. That is good. Yes, please do that. I like that. Roads improved for isolated communities, and they're starting to spread. Okay, hang on. You need to get over here now. It's just a nearby oil derrick. It's fine. And the drone actually fired exactly where I wanted it to. That's nice, so I didn't even have to use my power-up. Let's just try to fight these guys and kill them real quick. Boom, boom, bada, bada, boom. Let's go for a pay bonus on you. It's going to get increasingly more and more expensive as time goes on. We're going to get rid of that camp. That gets me above 20 reputation over there. Let's move over this direction. Blah, 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 blah. Go boom. Thank you. We could, of course, go for things like the airstrikes, and that would also be a very easy way of quickly getting rid of some of the insurgent camps, but I'm just not worried about it right now. Civil integration to speed things along, and you know what? Since we're relying on a lot of coalition troops, let's go for the human terrain system, so we don't have any antagonizing going on in these areas, so these oil derricks actually are able to build up. Since, so far the local employment drive seems to have done absolutely nothing. All right, education, roads, keep going with all that. We're still making lots of money thanks to all the oil. This is huge. Let's go ahead and start moving up this direction. Let's do a quick camp. You know what? You're about to arrive, so we'll let you arrive here first. Then we'll move up this direction and get rid of a camp over here. Good. All right, Mega Brutal, I laugh at you. So far, this is fine. I can handle this. I am almost a professional. Almost. I don't know. It's almost as if I've been playing Rebel Link for a very, very long time. How are we doing on reputation? Because I lost a little bit. The lack of stability. Yeah, we have not stabilized any more zones in a while, and that is very concerning to me for sure. Okay, maybe I was tooting my own horn just a little bit early there. Right. We need to stabilize some zones quickly. If I'm not oh, wait, no, never mind, hang on. Get these back up over here. If we are not actively fighting insurgents, we should be using national soldiers to try and roll out initiatives faster and get some of these zones to stabilize nice and quick. Move you here, move you down here, for example. Come on, guys, roll out initiatives. Oh my God, the insurgent activity at 1.67, that's insane. How? Wait a minute. They hadn't even taken over an entire zone. How did I have so much? Who even knows? All right, good thing I am not spending reputation on these coalition soldiers, or we would not be allowed to do this, okay? That is all I am saying. What else do people want? No idea. Tell you what, let's go for, what would be good? Let's go for bigger roads. Let's go for electricity, okay? Inflation's still abysmal. I am aware of this. But we're trying to use things like electricity so we can roll out initiatives even faster in some of these areas. Let us gain some supporters, hopefully not increase corruption. We did anyway. Well, of course we did. Why wouldn't we? Yeah, lack of stability. I'm losing a bunch per month now all of a sudden. Come on! Stabilize anything here, guys. Okay, come on. One more, just one more zone. That's all I'm asking for. We can buy a little bit more if we need to, but we're really close. I'm super close to winning this. Come on. Stabilize literally anything. I'm begging you here. Can we keep some guys here? I guess we could. Yeah, we should be fine. I'm at 5, 4. Stabilize. Thank you. Does that help? Not enough. Come on. All right, it did go down a little bit. I need a couple more zones. Okay, this is not over yet. Not by a long shot. Let's go over here. You know what we could do? The garrisons might help improve relations a fair bit. So let's do that. That's going to stabilize these 3 zones over here a lot faster, especially since for some reason, how'd this even happen? We have 2 garrisons on the same tile? No one even knows. Ah! Hold on. A zone got captured. Get that. Woo! Okay, that was close. I saw the city get snagged because apparently the police was not set up over here. We will drop down to 0, and I saved it, I think, with a public deception. Ooh, that got close. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Let's use a drone here for a little bit of a combat boost. Kill these guys quickly. Another garrison. All right, let's place it on this city over here because I want to get some free support over here. We stabilized another zone. That's great. How are we looking? Oof. Oof. Gave myself a small heart attack there. I'm not going to lie. Small heart attack. Very, very small. That's taken care of. Let's go to these cities and try to boost them where we can. This zone should be done very soon. That zone finished. Good. All right. Now we're back over to 23. Frick me, yo. All right. So insurgents can no longer die. I'm honestly not that worried about it at this point. And I don't see any reason to antagonize the locals. Let's go for development banks and land rights. These are things that tend to make people very, very happy. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get over in these areas, waiting for a drone to find out what the heck is going on over y'all. More extensions for our troops. We'll keep them forever. I will never lose these people. All right, there's another one of them camps. That's fine. We should have a lot of roads, and we're still moving very, very slowly, by the way. I find that distressing. Highly distressing. Let's get down to this city and try to build it up in some way. Are there any other zones that are close to finishing off? Yeah. Some of these are getting some progress. This one up over here is about halfway. Okay. You can get over here. You can get over here, I guess. Come on, come on, come on. Pay bonuses. All right. At this point, I think a full election actually helps right now. A little bit of reputation that way. I think we're stable, and I think we're okay. So rather than make this a 40-minute video, I'm just going to go ahead and jump forward a bit. But I think you get the idea of what I'm doing. Just waiting on one more holdout, and there we go. Okay. We ended this thing after, what was this, 13 years? That's a long time. Very long time. With over 100 reputation. Not bad. All right, 107,687 points with the Warlord. We actually turned that around pretty well. Actually, this is a really fun scenario and definitely meant to be played on Mega Brutal. If I had played this on anything less than this, I don't think I would have felt particularly challenged at all. So the developer did a pretty good job of actually play testing this and trying to find a way to tweak the balance so it was difficult and a little bit scary, but actually definitely possible. Very well designed. For a first ever scenario, it's a good premise, it's a good challenge to it. Good job. I really can't say anything but happy things about this. It's rare that I find a good scenario these days, but this one was absolutely fan-flippantastic. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.